right now, just about holding up in the green. But let's talk about the world of commodities. Manisha is joining us, and today she's talking about precious metals. And Manisha, the gain really continues here.
Oh yes, Pavitra. So even as the crude oil prices are stabilizing, but gold and silver prices continue to run up. So much so that in the international markets, now we are holding well above $2,000 per ounce. Yesterday, we saw a high of $2,040 as well. And this is an all-time high for the Indian markets. We already have done 61,000 on the higher side too. So it's an all-time high in India, one-year highs in the international markets. The silver price is also trading at a 30-month highs right now. And we have seen in the overnight markets, gold prices gain up by 2%, silver by 5%, and this is the highest since April 2022 that we are seeing in sense of silver prices here. Well, the reasons for that is that the US Fed may not, aggressively increase interest in the meeting of May. The markets are anticipating the weak economic data to be the reason for that. If you look at the US ISM numbers, those have continued to slow down for the 5th straight month. Also, the dollar index trading at a 2-month lows is also a supportive factor. And then the investors now are weighing in the probability that 57% of a chance that in the meeting of May, there would be no rate hike from the US Fed. And everybody seems to be buying gold right now. Take a look at the money managers and the hedge funds. They are ditching bearish bets and they are creating longs as of now. This is last week's data that should come in on your screens. And this is from CFTC, which shows you on what the COMEX money managers really are doing. So when you look at the longs and shorts, we have seen longs increase, longs increase, shorts cutting down. So there is a short covering into the markets happening. And the net longs right now that stand in gold is at 99,000 contracts. It's a similar scenario for silver as well, where we have seen longs increase, shorts cut down. And when you look at the net longs coming in for silver as well, here as well, we are looking at 10,000 contracts as net longs. So whether it's gold and silver, the money managers clearly coming out of bearish positions, making long positions, and we've seen higher net longs coming in for this one too. And then it's not just the money managers which are buying. By the way, the central banks have been buying as well. Last year, it was a 55-year highs that the global central banks bought into gold. And the first quarter of this year is the best quarterly buying that central banks have done in last decade. So in the month of January, you had global central banks buying 74 tons. Feb was 52 tons. The March numbers are yet to come, but that is also expected to be on the positive. Let me tell you that the RBI buying also has been to the tune of 3 tons in the month of Feb, and we still are awaiting the numbers for the month of March there. Banks are buying and the ETFs are buying as well. So this is the first positive buying that we've seen in 10 months in ETFs as well. Not just that, the retail buying is also coming in. So US data shows that the mint coin sales was at 187,000 ounces, which has been the best March in a decade there. For the Indian markets, because of the volatility and all-time high prices, the buying here is subdued. We actually have seen people get their old gold to cash in into those kind of gains there. And the Indian gold prices are trading at a discount of $30 to $35 right now. So India perhaps the only market which is making good of the higher prices to sell their old gold rather than buy at these levels.
Okay. All that glitters, Manisha, is?
Absolutely gold.
All right.